Welcome back! Today's question for day 7. How much time do you spend drawing on an average day? I could kick myself because I'm not like the prime example of like an artist who works all the time, all day long, every day, and I put in hours and hours every day of art, and I don't. So I go in a very fluctuating type of cycle when it comes to art. And what I mean by that is there's no average. Like, I don't have an average because I go in spurts, and depending on what time of year it is, and I do a lot of conventions throughout the year. I do about like 10 to 12 conventions. So if I have a month that has a couple conventions in it, my time has to be dedicated to my business more than I can dedicate it to art, which sounds very strange for someone who makes their living as an artist, but there's always a priority to everything I do, and sometimes it means that I'm going to have days where I don't draw at all, and I know that might come as a huge surprise to a lot of people, like, oh my god, how do you do art and not draw every single day all the time, like you're never going to get better? And I understand that the time you spend drawing is going to be directly correlated to like your skill and like how much you're going to get better over time. But as someone who doesn't make money outside of art, a lot of that time is dedicated to the business side of things, and that's just the reality of it. Like, I really wish that I could just spend all my time doing art and then someone else could build my website and manage my shop and take photos and edit photos of products and order products and research products. I would love for someone else to do all of that stuff, but I kind of have to wear 20 hats, which means that, yes, I mean, I could sit down for at least 5 minutes and draw something every day, and I probably should. It would probably get me more in the mindset of being creative, but I'm not like super great at making a schedule and sticking to it as much as I really, really wish I could. If I do have something that I need to get done, if there's a project, if there's a painting, I will dedicate as much time to it as I can, like actually working on that artwork. But if I'm traveling, driving to a convention, doing a convention, if it's a convention weekend, there's a really good chance that after spending, 11 hours on my feet all day long, that I'm starving to death and I want to just eat a big meal and chat with my friends and then probably go crash at the hotel or wherever, I'm staying. So, yeah, I guess I don't really have an average day. If I were to say, if I take a day that I am working on art, I can't work on art for very long periods because my eyes do get very tired. So for me personally, if it's an art day, I will be spending between 2 and 5 hours probably directly on the artwork. If I'm having a really good day, I might be able to go for a little bit longer than that, but I try not to push it too hard because I definitely don't want to burn myself out either. If I could choose an ideal amount of time to spend drawing every day, I would choose probably at least an hour. And I could fit that in. I will admit that I let online shenanigans and social media take way, way too much of my time from me. So in the future, I think I'm going to try to make a bigger effort to pull back on social media a little bit and instead take at least half an hour to an hour of that time and dedicate it to art. And I could probably get so much more done if I did that. So now that I said it out loud, I just need to hold myself to that and actually do it. Alright everyone, that wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Please follow the series if it's something that interests you. I've got a bunch more coming up. There's going to be 31 of these little videos all month long. If you'd like to see more behind the scenes stuff, including other things I'm working on, take a look at my Patreon page, patreon.com/comicrew. And there's a link down in the description of this video along with a list of all the questions, so take a gander down there if that's something that interests you, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks everyone, bye.